Hello everyone, this is Crypto Maximalist. Welcome back to another video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and get involved if you like the content. We're currently running a giveaway for those who are liking our videos, so give the video a like if you want to be entered into that giveaway. So we're just taking a look at Polygon here, and as we can see, really not much has been happening for Polygon over the past few weeks. This chart really does tell the whole story. The way that we've marked it out really is portraying entirely what's going on. We can see very, very clearly what has happened for Polygon recently. You can see when we did start to break out very nicely after, finally breaking out this range that we formed in between our Fibonacci levels. The 038 as support, the 050 is resistance. You can say resistance, support, resistance, resistance, support again. We come up to the resistance, we finally break out, we run all the way up to the 0618. Where we do get stuck under resistance. Looking quite strong in this area though, until obviously we had the FTX collapse 2 weeks ago, and then you can see what happened. Two big red candles back inside the range here, in between our two fib levels. We get a nice renaissance and bounce to the upside, but you can see here we came back inside the range, retested as resistance, and then over the past, you'd say week or so, a lot of altcoins have been bleeding because of what's been happening with Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin coming down, making a new low, kind of, looking quite bearish in terms of, the local sentiment over the past few weeks. You can see with Polygon here, the same thing happening. Basically come down here and form a little bit of a double bottom in this local area inside the range here. And over the past few days, you can see having a little bit of a pickup off the low, which is fair enough in our opinion. Looking on the hourly time frame, you can see exactly what's happened. As we just stated, we came up to resistance, we broke through, back tested, we ran all the way up to the 618. We formed a double top like this with some bearish divergences, so we expected a bit of retracement anyway. But then obviously with the FTX collapse, it magnified and personified, it magnified and amplified the effect quite a lot. We probably thought we'd come down, get a back test of this previous range here, of the top of the range at the 050, and then get a bounce like this to retest the top, which is what we said at the time. But obviously with the Black Swan event news of FTX collapse, we did see Polygon have a rollover all the way down to this previous swing low area of support here, where it did get a bounce, back inside this range area. And since then, it's been trading quite bearishly, hasn't it? You can see kind of making lower lows and lower highs, trickling to the downside. Everyone feeling quite bearish just because of what's happening, and obviously Bitcoin dragging the altcoin market down, as we have been seeing for a lot of altcoins. Obviously Polygon, as we said, after the FTX collapse, bounced to the upside on the hourly, come back down, back test the 050 as resistance here, and then since then we've just been rolling, come back down to that previous swing low here, maybe forming, as we said, a double bottom in this area. And you can see we came down, we had like a kind of an inverse head and shoulders kind of thing, didn't we? Looking something like this with the neckline. We came back up, and now looking like a back up at this previous support as resistance here, just trying to figure out what's happening next. Getting a bit of volume coming into the markets in these areas, so it's interesting to see people are actually buying at these lower levels, which is quite good to see. I think smart money is probably averaging into some of these cryptos that they do think is going to be, they are, Polygon particularly, we would say, it's holding up very well in the bear market, isn't it? I mean, as we always say, at the current price, we're only down 71% from the all-time high, which does, it sounds a lot, but when there's like altcoins of I don't want to say similar caliber, let's say a similar size in terms of market cap, or at least they were a similar size, they're down like 90, 95%, 97% in some instances. It's interesting to see how well Polygon is doing, basically. So as we say with all cryptos, very simply, if we're heading to the downside, right now that we're back in this range, we'd probably say, you come down, test this low, if we're rolling over at 75 cents, and the target to the upside, up at that top of that range at 95 cents. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out the links in the description below to support the channel. Grab yourself some free money bonuses, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.